So we need to find the NPV, the net present value, of the project with the lowest internal rate of return. Well, the easiest way to calculate the internal rate of return of a project is to use our calculator. Let's start with project A. We want to enter in all of its cash flows into our cash flow register. Then we can easily find both the NPV and the IRR. So first we'll enter in the initial cash outflow of $11,000 that occurs in year 0 by pressing negative $11,000 and then pressing the cash flow key. And then we have a cash flow of positive $4,000, so we press $4,000, then the cash flow key. Then we have $5,000 cash inflow, then a $6,000 one, then a $5,000 one, and finally a $4,000 cash inflow. And all of those are separated by a year, so we can just enter them in one after another. We don't have to worry about spaces or anything. And finally, we want to enter in the interest rate, the discount rates that's being used for this project, 17%. So we enter in 17%, and then we press the I/YR button. And we find the NPV just by pressing Shift NPV, and we get a net present value for this project equal to $4,310.29. And we also can find the internal rate of return. Remember, that's the rate of return, the discount rate that would give us a net present value of 0. It's the discount rate that exactly equates our cash outflows, the present value of our cash outflows, with the present value of our cash inflows. And when we press that, we find that the internal rate of return on this project is 32.73%. So now let's compare it to project B. We want to do exactly the same thing. The first cash outflow is the $13,000 investment in year 0, followed by cash inflows of $6,000, $6,000, $5,000, $5,000, and $4,000. So we still want to enter in the 17% discount rate, and we find that the net present value is $4,125, and the internal rate of return is 31.15%. Since project B had the lowest internal rate of return, the 31.15%, versus the 32.73%, and the question is asking us, remember, the NPV of the project with the lowest internal rate of return, the answer is project B's net present value, which equals $4,125.83.